This is Suzanne Wagner, and I am doing the Numerology and Astrology for the 3rd of December 2022. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 12, and if you add the 1 and the 2 together, you get the number 3. The number 3 reminds us that life is filled with ups and downs. Know that those that seem terrible can later on be experienced as a huge shift in awareness and an opportunity to let go and step on a new path. While that can seem daunting at the time, in the larger scope of things, that can give us an opportunity to reclaim a new life and a new perspective. Life is filled with those moments that can seem as if an archangel is saying, "Let go, or I will break your arms." Change is necessary to reclaim parts of ourselves that have been lost or put aside because of making others a priority. Such a choice can actually be an avoidance to taking a look within to see what it is that we really want and what our soul needs to grow. Then situations cause us to surrender up our old life to move through the chaos of a new experience. That journey will always help us discover what we thought was lost was never lost. Just tucked it away for a later moment when we would need those skills and abilities. Growth comes in waves. Some of those waves feel like tsunamis. Others feel like playful ripples on a lake. But all show us that shifting is necessary and that there is no better time than the present. The astrology for today. The moon in Aries reminds us that every day we can begin again. As it aligns with Chiron, the wounded healer teacher, and the sun in Sagittarius, things can seem overwhelming and confusing. At such times, it is best to be authentic and to not try to hide what one is feeling. Avoidance shows clearly to others and will only cause more concern. Moments need to be faced and much will need to be handled. All the masks fall away. We see our own suffering, and while it may be difficult to focus as the mind seems to be swimming through chaos, it is a time when those older and wiser than us can be of help sorting out things and creating systems that can be dealt with one step at a time. Dreams are activated, and know that as Neptune goes still in the sky, that spirits can pop through and messages can be received. Let those messages give comfort at this time. Don't question it. Just allow it in and the gifts that are offered. The Sun and Pluto will semi-square, and we may notice a difficulty in letting things shift from one reality to another. Such moments remind us that we are never really in control of life, and the process seems disorienting. It shows that we have been avoiding what we really need in this moment. Try to deal with each issue as it arises. Many things seem to blur, and know that you are not alone in that feeling. Perhaps being too attached to a situation is the challenge to navigate. We may notice those places within that we did not want to address, and those places where we have neglected our own personal spiritual journey now become obvious. We are all in a major growth opportunity. We have the courage to embrace the now and know that today the domains of right and wrong need to be let go of. Egos want to put things in boxes, but this moment needs to be felt rather than put on the shelf. Thanks, everyone.